be like 500 milliliters.
Yeah.
So, do you think you're having multiple cups in a day?
Oh, yeah.
About how many do you think?
4 or 5.
Okay. And is it a cup full of ice?
Half full to full, depending on who brings it. Ice only. Sometimes the ice melts. Sometimes I drink the melted ice water. Sometimes I swish it around and spit it out, which is what like this stuff is.
A little swish and spit?
Yeah.
Okay. Then, because you still have about 3 liters in the last 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it makes me feel better that a lot of that, half of that maybe, is from the cups.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's a lot better. But I still think we'll continue with the nutrition today just because it's been a long time since you've gotten to get steady nutrition.
How will my body process the nutrition?
Just fine. Just fine.
Just it doesn't go through the stomach though, or
No.
or the small bowel?
No. It goes straight into the venous system and goes to your tissues.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So normally it goes through your stomach, into your small intestine, and then gets into the venous tissues of your of the veins that suck nutrients from your small intestine. And then goes through your liver and then goes into your body. You know, but this will just be going straight into your body. But it's all the same building blocks. So,
how will we know when Ileus is done?
when you're less distended, when you're putting less out your NG tube, and when this output looks nice.
What would nice look like?
Applesauce.
That color too?
No, more of a dark color, darker green color,
Mm-hmm.
but applesauce consistency.
Right now, it is like apple juice.
Yeah, it's better. That's better. It's a little more sedimenty. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's good. You're getting there. Yeah, your belly feels better. You're getting there.
Yeah. I had a time yesterday evening where I was looking at the output from the NG tube, and it was pretty minimal, and it was remarkably clear.
Yeah.
I think that's what we're going for.
Yeah.
I just don't know why it isn't staying like that.
Yeah. Well, your body, your intestines, your stomach, they're secreting things at different times of the day.
Mm-hmm.
That'll change the color. But let's say if you have, that's 304 times, that's 1.2 liters. 1.8 liters. That's just not bad. I think we won't change anything for now. We'll probably do the gastrographing through the NG tube, like Dr. Fadok was saying,
Mm-hmm.
just to help kind of move things along. And we'll get you set up for the PIC and the TPN like she talked about yesterday.
Okay, so on the gastrographing, does that mean we're going to turn off the suction for a bit so it doesn't get sucked out?
Yes.
Is that comparable to a 4-hour trial to see what happens? Are we like, I'm wondering if we turn off the NG tube for 4 hours,
Mm-hmm.
just see what comes out and what gets sucked up and pulled down the line into the small bowel.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any risk to that? Is that a bad idea?
I don't think that's a bad idea.
I don't know. Do we do ourselves the possible disservice of undoing somehow the bowel rest that we've been trying to do?
No, because if things did distend more, once we hook it back up to suction, it'd suck it out.
How long does it take for you, once you turn off the NG suction, how long does it take for your stomach to start filling up and then moving things from the stomach into the small bowel?
It's different for everyone. Some people have something called gastroparesis, which means slow movement of the stomach. But for a normal person, 90 minutes.
Okay. So a 4-hour window would certainly have allowed enough time for things to go from stomach to small intestine, because my hope is that it gets into the small intestine and then it starts getting processed by what may be I don't know if my small intestine could be working right now. Are you confident that it's not working right now?
No.
So, I mean, is there a chance that if we just pull, well, hypothetically, we're not going to take the tube out, but if we stop the tube, let that stuff go for a while, maybe even drink some clear fluids, maybe the system is working.
I actually wouldn't do clear fluids yet. I would just stop the tube and see how you did.
Okay.
But I actually like that idea. Let's try it.
I agree.
Let's do it.
Okay. As soon as you're ready, I will unplug this.
Okay. We'll go tell the nurse.
Are we going to do a bolus today? Have we seen lab results in kidney function and such?
Kidney function's better today. So it was 1.2 was your creatinine yesterday. It's 1.08 today. So it's getting better.
All right. Do you think there's a need for any additional replacement fluids?
I think we'll give you another bolus today, but just one probably.
I would love to see more urine output at a lighter color.
Yeah. We'll probably give you just 1 liter one time today.
Okay.
Unless things pick up more.
And what's the thing you're putting through the NG tube? What is that again, and what does it do?
It's called gastrographin, and it just acts as kind of a osmolar pull for fluid to follow it. And so if we put it down the NG tube, fluid should follow it through and out your intestine. Also, it allows us to get pictures while it's doing that, so we have an idea of what your intestinal anatomy is at the moment.
Are we going to do those pictures then?
I don't think so. I think right now what we'll do is hold off on the gastrographin and just clamp your tube and see how you feel.
Okay. All right. If what kind of different results might I expect within that 4 hours of a clamp?
If things are not going the way we want it, then you would get more distended, feel nauseated, and increased pain.
Okay.
Okay?
I think so.
I think you're going to be okay.
All right. Thank you, guys.
See you on the other side.
I hope so.